Hey, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be doing just a bookshelf tour, a complete bookshelf tour. I did a theology bookshelf tour, but it's expanded, and also I put all my other books together with it since then. So first off, let's start off by acknowledging this cross that's next to it. That's pretty nice. So I got them separated into sections because I'm still sort of organizing them. But we're gonna start up here. These are a bunch of books I'm donating. Well, not donating, but trading them in with a bookstore and getting some other books in return. Yeah, just old books, some classic books, some language learning books I don't need anymore. Things I don't really read. Um, Here's my missal. For going to church, it has all the verses they're going to use, so it's easy like that. Here's a Nabil Qureshi book, No God But One, where he talks about Islam versus Christianity. These are just books I want to read eventually. Excavating the Evidence for Jesus goes through like the historical Jesus, church history. This is actually this thin one right here. It's talking about the Ethiopian Orthodox canon of Scripture. This is the catechism they gave us in RCIA class. Now, coming over here, I got some paper. This really old Bible we found in the back shed. It's King James Bible. When we moved, we just found it in the back shed. So I tried to progress from like here to here, like the harder math gets to some degree. So got the algebra books, geometry, trig, calculus, multivariable calculus here, differential equations, discrete math, partial differential equations, and linear algebra. This is just a book by Matt Parker, talking about different math, different ideas and whatnot. Got a philosophy book, it was on clearance and seemed interesting. A book my mom gave me about dreams and interpreting them and stuff, and got this as a Christmas gift one year. The Dictionary of Difficult Words. It's just references, fun to look at. Now here, this whole top row is theology, and it goes down there a little bit. But here, this is all theology. Let's start. Here's my old King James Bible. I think it was my great grandma's, but I'm not sure. The Message Bible, which if you haven't looked up, read some from the Message Bible. It's like very simplified to the point where it seems sacrilegious. Here's my NIV, Interlinear Greek English New Testament. So that's just the New Testament in Greek and English. The Apocrypha and the Deuterocanonical books. The very first Bible is the Marcionite Bible, which had only the New Testament from 144 AD, which is interesting. The Complete Guide to the Bible, the Ecclesiastical History by Eusebius, so he's going over early church history. This was written a few years after the Council of Nicaea, I believe. So it's interesting seeing the history of like certain heretical groups from back then, from around Eusebius's time. Got the World's Oldest Bible. It's written by like a KJV fundamentalist, I'm guessing, who says like the KJV is the only true Bible and all other newer Bible translations you split off from that. So I don't know, it's interesting getting that perspective, even though it's a dumb perspective. The Illegal Trial of Jesus, where it speaks about like they get a Jewish scholar to come in and talk about how Jesus' trial was done illegally. Hard Sayings of Paul, the Book of Mormon. I'm not Mormon. It's just cool to have. Found it for $1, I think. The Catechism of the Catholic Church. Salman Rushdie's Satanic Verses. This is interesting because I heard he almost got killed for it. John Bunyan, The Pilgrim's Progress. My ninth grade literature teacher, she gave me that. Josephus, the complete works of Josephus. Now, my dad got me that for Christmas this year. I'm excited to, get into it, and it's been fun researching some from him. Notes on the canons of the first four councils. This is a National Geographic book about Jesus, so that's interesting. Got the Didache, this paper, thick old paper here. It's the Didache, written around 70 AD by the apostles, so it's interesting. Some Bible study material, some devotionals, from like here to here is just devotionals. This one's about martyrs, and it goes through like a martyr for each day, which is interesting. Understanding the Times. This is a textbook about different like ideologies and religions and going through their different beliefs about certain particular topics. And somebody at the Presbyterian church where I live, he gave me his old textbook, and this is it. The Books of Enoch, it has other Gnostic writings, I guess. My grandma got it for me since she sort of believes in them, I think. This is also from the Presbyterian church. They gave it to me as a gift. It just goes through different Bible charts, maps, and timelines. Yeah, so it's interesting. Then theology section goes kind of down to here. Another thing by Nabil Qureshi, Answering Jihad, Answering Islam, and then 2 copies of God Loves You, My Muslim Friend, which is interesting because I originally had this, which, you know, I got on sale somewhere. Then at the Presbyterian church, they gave me this copy of it. So, you know, it's fun because, I don't know, 2 copies. They said to just hand one out to whoever needed one. Christ, Muhammad, and I, from Chick Publications. Anatomy of the Quran, from Islam to Christianity. A copy of the Gospel of John. AP English Language and Composition. 12 Hours to a Great Marriage. I figured I should probably learn about marriage, you know, if I ever do become a pastor. Book of Useless Information. And, you know, we kind of bridge out from theology and religion from like there to here. How to Be a Young Anti-Racist. It just seemed interesting. About the stock market for teens. World history. It's just middle school level, I think. High school level chemistry, AP chemistry. And now we're getting into like the sciences over here. Chemistry Made Easy. This one I got for $7 at Gottwald's. It's a big old medical dictionary, which is it's like over 1,000 pages, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not about to just sit down and read this, you know, the reference. So I'm not doing all that. But this is Anatomy and Physiology Made Easy. This is about biology, clinical neuroanatomy, my bad, the brain, biochemistry, some books by Taha Sochi about relativity, that sort of thing. Physics, the easy way, which I love these books because the easy way, these types of science books, because they're quick and concise, easy to understand everything. A Modern Approach to Quantum Mechanics, because I was into that for a while. Yeah, don't ask. The Thermodynamics for Dummies. College Physics. No, this one, I love it because it goes through the basics, but there's a lot of it, so it's nice. The science book, self-explanatory. The Theory of Vibration with applications, so it goes over like oscillatory motion. Got the original work from Einstein describing the special and general theory of relativity. Book about quantum mechanics from the basics. 6 Not So Easy Pieces and 6 Easy Pieces by Richard Feynman. These are interesting books because, you know, it's from the man himself, Richard Feynman. Analog electronics with for scientific application. I just found this at Clarence, and I figured it'd be interesting if I ever started learning about, you know, circuits and that sort of thing, not any day. And some book about mechanics, Introduction to Mechanics, from when I was learning about that through MIT OpenCourseWare. Intermediate Quantum Mechanics, also from when I was into quantum mechanics. Trying to reconcile quantum mechanics, you know, idea of motion with general relativity and that theory. So yeah, that was fun. I got this back in like 8th grade, but physics success in 20 minutes a day. So that's fun. Go down here, got almost the full Diary of a Wimpy Kid set. You know, I was one of those kids back in the day. I still have the book, so I display them out for the world to see. The Hate U Give. Yeah. The Stars Beneath Our Feet. Read this in 7th grade. Well, I started to read it. I didn't finish it. Neither did I finish this, but I got through it, like a part of it, back in 7th grade. The Babysitter Club. Banned this book from 6th grade, I believe. Stay With Me. Drama. Got this years ago. It's it's a fun book. Got the 3 set of best friends. Well, yeah, for real friends, best friends, friends forever. It's about this girl who like is making friends in like elementary through middle school, and it was relatable for me back in the day. And, you know, I just like seeing from that perspective. Revolutionary Suicide by Huey P. Newton, because for a while I was real into the Black Panthers, and you know, the book, a book about the Black Panthers. It's interesting because he was a philosopher, Huey Newton. Smile, another graphic novel type thing. The Big Book of Secrets. The Big Book of Big Secrets. Yeah, it's a weird book. It goes over different random topics. A Student's Dictionary. My 3rd grade teacher got me. It's a dictionary. The Arabic English Dictionary, just for reference. Big old Hamilton book where it has all the lyrics to the movie with, you know, pictures from the movie. So it's interesting. It was a gift from my youth pastor actually a few years ago. Got The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Got Spanish. Got some Spanish books. Got some engineering, like pamphlet type things over here. Yeah, it is what it is. And just some comic books. Oh, this is a book we made back in 2nd grade. The whole class pitched in to make a page. Not John Calvin. No, never. But The Essential of Calvin and Hobbes. The gift from some family, Calvin and Hobbes, because they kind of like it. So, in conclusion, these are all my books. I love them. I love having them. I can't wait to read more, get some more books. And something to remember, you should never have read all the books that you own, because then you risk running into arrogance, believing that you know everything because you've read all your books. You know, always have more books than you have read. Anyways, hope this was interesting, or at least beneficial to you in some way or another. Have a good day. Bye.